Hey guys, welcome to another Tuesday edition of the Vinyl Den, your channel for record collecting by record collectors. My name is Nick. I took the last couple of weeks off from doing new release videos on Tuesdays just because there wasn't a whole lot coming out. But this week, it's actually a pretty nice little haul coming out this Friday. I got 10 albums I'm going to talk about. It's coming out the 14th. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you click on that link down below. Go check out the Vinyl Den Facebook group. It's a cool place to continue the music conversation. There's also a couple other links down there. There's one for the Vinyl Den merch page. We got t-shirts and sweatshirts on there. There's a link for the Vinyl Den Patreon page. If you want to support the show, it's always greatly appreciated. There's also a link down there for the new Vinyl Den Spotify playlist. So every week, Ian and I are going to update the playlist with just music that we're talking about throughout the week. Just kind of another way to kind of interact with people out there and interact with the vinyl community. But so make sure you check all those out. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give me the old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we release new episodes. Well, like I said in the beginning, there wasn't a whole lot being released the last couple of weeks, but there's a lot of stuff coming out this Friday. I want to say there was well over 300 titles being released, and I'm only going to talk about 10 of them today. So if there's something that I missed, make sure you drop me a comment down below and let me know, just because I'm always interested in picking up new stuff. The first one is Duke Ellington, Anatomy of a Murder. This is the original soundtrack from the great 1959 courtroom crime drama. This is being released by Music on Vinyl, so you know it's going to sound fantastic. It's going to run you about $38, so it's not terribly priced, I think, but if you're not familiar with the movie, it is a fantastic movie. Make sure you check that out also. But Anatomy of a Murder was actually written by a Michigan Supreme Court justice way back in the 50s under a different name. So it's a great book, great movie, great soundtrack. So it's one I'm definitely looking forward to. The next one, this is actually, I was interested. I was kind of surprised that this was being reissued again, because I know they just reissued this last year. But this is Friday Music's doing another copy, another version of Enough's Enough, self-titled album from 1989. This actually sold pretty fast. I think it was last year that they reissued this. And this is being released on purple and green, so there's going to be two different versions of this available. It's going to run $35, so it's probably a little bit more than I'm willing to pay for that album, just because it's a single LP. I'm sure it's going to sound fantastic. I've got an original pressing of it already. I just think it's kind of funny that Friday Music's reissuing this one. I was really surprised that this is even sold as fast as it did last year, because it wasn't. Yeah, I had a couple of decent hits off of it when it was released, but in 1989 it was kind of music was really going through a transitional period, of 89, 90, 91. So that album really, I think, didn't do as well as it probably could have had it been released a year or two earlier. But I don't know, it's a good album. If you don't have it on vinyl, it should be a good one to grab. The next one up, this is No Gods, No Masters by Garbage. This was the new album that Garbage released last year. I haven't actually listened to this yet, but I do need to stream it. This is going to be on black vinyl. I think it's on black vinyl. The ones that came out last year, I know there's a couple of different variants that they released when this album was released. But I don't remember seeing a black version of it. So I think this is on black vinyl. If it's not, and somebody out there knows, you can drop me a comment down below and let me know. It's not going to run you a whole lot, though. It's going to run you about $26, which I think is a good price for a single new LP. Definitely keeping it below that $30 price range, I think is really good for vinyl kind of moving forward. So that should be a good one. I'll at least stream that and check it out. The next one I know a bunch of people are going to be really excited and looking forward to. It is Rob Halford, Resurrection. This was released in 2000, I believe it was. So Rob Halford obviously is the, everyone knows him as the frontman of Judas Priest. This was released, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was 2000. It's a double LP. It's going to run you $24. So I think it's a really good price for that album. I was kind of a moderate fan of Judas Priest over the years. And then, to be completely honest, I didn't even know Rob had a kind of solo career, any meaningful solo career, really until the last probably year or two, I think, is when I first saw this album. I haven't listened to this one yet. This is another one that I'll definitely stream and check out, though. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, I'm a big jazz fan, and of course, John Coltrane was the musician that got me into jazz several years back. So there's actually a couple of John Coltrane releases that are going to be coming out this Friday. It was actually kind of funny there for a while. It seemed like for a year. It seemed like there was a new Coltrane album being released almost every week. And then we kind of had nothing there for a while. And it seems like they're kind of getting back into releasing some stuff or reissuing some stuff. The first one, this is John Coltrane, live at the Village Vanguard. This is both of these albums are part of the Verve acoustic series, so both of them are going to run you $39 roughly online. I've seen a couple of them listed for a little more than that, a little bit less than that on some other sites, but this is going to be a really fantastic album to check out. This was John's first official live album. I know he's got a couple other ones out there. Live at Birdland is probably one of my favorite John Coltrane albums. This was originally released in February of '62. That'd be a cool one to check out. The next one is John Coltrane Crescent. It's actually got the same lineup as that Live at Village Vanguard album does. Same price point. It's going to run you $39. This was actually originally released in 1964. So it was a little bit later in John Coltrane's career. I'm actually not familiar with anything on Crescent. So that's definitely one that I'm going to check out. Both of those are cut from or remastered from the original analog tapes. So if it's part of the Verve acoustic series, it's going to sound fantastic. The next one is an album that I've seen quite a bit about lately as far as like pre-sales and things like that, but I don't really know a whole lot about it. This is Johnny Cash, Barisonic Journals, Johnny Cash at the Carousel Ballroom. This is from April 24th, 1968. 1968 was a really interesting year for Johnny Cash. The year was kind of bookended by his, the Folsom Prison album and San Quentin. And then in the middle was this kind of forgotten album. So I'm sure this is going to sound great. I just don't know a whole lot about it. I know it's got some like Johnny Cash comics in it. It's a double LP. One's blue and one's yellow. The vinyl, the mock-up online looks pretty cool as far as like how the color vinyl looks. So, it's going to run you $48, which I don't think is a terrible price. It is a double LP. It's kind of a small-ish box set. So that'll be a cool one to check out. The next one is a band I've definitely heard of, but I'm not really familiar with more than just a couple of their tracks. I know they've got a lot of fans out there, but this is the Lumineers' new album, Brightside. It's running $23 online. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with their music really at all. Outside of I think I've heard maybe 2 or 3 tracks from them over their career, but because of this new album, and I'm always interested in that kind of stuff, I'll definitely stream that and check that one out. So 2021 was Fueled by Ramen's 25th anniversary. So every month, Fueled by Ramen was releasing an album from their back catalog. Some of the more popular albums. Some of the stuff hadn't been released on vinyl in years. And so the last piece of that the anniversary series that they were doing, the December release is 21 Pilots Vessel, which I think I've listened to this album. I've got it on vinyl. I've listened to it maybe 3 or 4 times. It is a really good album. This is the third album from 21 Pilots. It was originally released in 2013. I have a couple of the Fueled by Ramen releases from last year. They come out on cool looking like silverish, grayish vinyl. So run you $22 online. If you don't have Vessel, I think it is a good album to pick up for sure. And then the last one I've got is something I was interested in until I kind of saw the price on it. This is Twisted Sister, Greatest Hits, Tear It Loose. It's a double LP. It is from Friday Music, so it's going to sound really good. It's a double LP. Disc 1 is the best of studio tracks. It's all studio tracks on disc 1. And then disc 2 is a compilation from live tracks from, I believe it was all European tour dates that the live tracks were taken from. So it's 22 total tracks. Twisted Sister is one of those bands that they, of course, have some absolutely great tracks, some great music. But they're a band that me personally, I'm good with it, with having a greatest hits collection of. But then I saw this thing was going to run you $60 online. And unless it comes with something other than just those 2 tracks, just those 2 discs, I'm not sure why it's really priced that high. I don't know. When I see it at the store, I'll check it out and see if there's some other stuff that's included in it. But man, maybe at $37, Yeah, sure, I'll probably grab it. But I know I saw $57 is what it's listed on Amazon. I know my local record store has it for pre-sale. I believe it was $60 there, so a couple of dollars more to buy it from my brick and mortar store here in Michigan. But I don't know. It's I think it's gonna be a great greatest hits collection. I guess it really depends on, maybe I'll stream it. If it's available on streaming, I'll check out the live tracks. But man, that price tag's really kind of giving me pause to pick that one up. Well, that's all I got for you today, guys. Thanks for checking the show out. It's kind of weird going back and doing a new release video since I haven't done one in several weeks. But there's definitely a couple albums I'm really looking forward to that are coming out on Friday that I'm going to check out for sure. If there's any that I didn't talk about, make sure you drop me a comment down below. Let me know the ones I missed. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give it the old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. And come back and check out the show on Thursday. Well, that's all I got. Until next time, keep on spinning. Peace.